So Shane needs a better tractor to use that new Salford boom air spreader for dry fertilizer. And he is looking for one of these. And this is where I fall. Carrie, do you care if I'm filming?
No,
okay,
no.
Good. Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today I have a little bit of a treat for you. We are in the county. We came up yesterday for a Potato Summit meeting, and now we are over at one of the warehouses for the United Ag and Turf here, John Deere dealership, and we're taking a look at all this equipment they have stored here for the winter. And this is definitely the most tractors and sprayers and combines I've ever seen in one place. And all this stuff is waiting here to get worked on or to have a diagnostic check on it, and also just storage for the winter. So this is a pretty cool situation that this dealership is offering to all the local customers. So let's take a peek and see what they have in here. These are some very big tractors. Wow. Pretty cool. How do you keep track of whose is whose?
There's little tags.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see. Mm-hmm.
First come, first served.
Yep.
You gotta go. And you know that the funny thing is, pretty much every one of them.
So there's an airport right there, and I know that you're not supposed to fly drones around airports, but I'm in a building, and it was giving me a little bit of trouble to take off in the building. Plus the lighting is low in here, so that was kind of a challenge.
They come into the triage, we diagnose their symptoms, and then, like I said, we have a nice printout saying, okay, the tractor needs this, this, and this. And if they choose us to do it, we order all the parts, bring them in one at a time. Once the parts get here, we bring that machine in.
Yep.
And then we bring back what we're working on now.
Yep.
So
Yep.
It's just a rotation.
A rotation. So this program is kind of like you get diagnosis, you get storage,
Yep.
and you get service.
Yep.
Yeah, that's great.
Yep.
That's awesome. Cool.
Yep.
So tell me again, just because I don't know if I was recording, how many sprayers do you think you have in here?
I didn't count, but we must have at least 30 sprayers.
Okay. Yep.
And I think we have about 40 tractors.
Wow.
And I think about 7 or 8 combines.
Neat. Very
Yeah.
cool. All right, guys. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you a little bit more of yesterday from the meeting when we arrived in town, and then we'll pick up with what we're doing for the rest of today. Good morning. All right, good morning everybody. So today we are headed up to the Potato Summit meeting, and we've already been driving for about 3 hours. We just got off in Holton. So we're headed over to the meeting this morning, and that's gonna go from 8 until probably about 4:30. So it should be really interesting. We like coming up north for these meetings because they focus specifically on potatoes. Which is really nice compared to a lot of the meetings that we have down our way, which is a lot of orchards and other things that don't necessarily apply to us so much. So, yep, excited. I'm going to film a little bit while we're there. We have to do a couple stops. We're staying overnight. So I'll show you guys just a little bit of this trip, and I missed it last time. I didn't get to show you guys, so I'll show you what the meeting's like. All right, so we're a little early. I don't know how, because we left a half an hour late. If anybody knows what I mean. Kind of gloomy here today. I think it's gonna be like almost 40 degrees though, kind of rainy.
We're on a 3-year rotation, so it's very common for us to go with potatoes, go to a sugar beet, and then to like a small grain, sometimes back to potatoes again.
All right, so we're gonna take off here, and I know we've got a few other places to stop before we head home. And yeah, I'll bring you guys along, but we always like our little trips up to the county. We had dinner last night at Rodney's, the restaurant at the North Eastland, where we always stay when we come here. And I did not get a picture of our table, but it was a riot. We had, I don't know, there got to have been like there's probably like 16 of us or so. Helena kind of hosted dinner, and yeah, that was a blast. That was a lot of fun. Those guys are a riot. Oh. All right, so we're over here at Guerrette Farm, and we're in the workshop, and this is nice. So this is what we want our shop to be like, full of stuff to work on. So they're working on a bin piler here, pretty much replacing all of the stuff that's worn out on it. And they use their bin pilers a lot more than we use ours. We just use ours to fill storage. They use theirs to fill bulk trucks and yeah, all kinds of stuff. So lots of work goes into keeping this equipment going.
Neat little square body hiding in the corner there.
Yep. Oh, cool. Oh my gosh. Talk about snowmobiles.
Get to meet you.
What's your name?
Greg Belanger.
Greg, nice
I've
to
been
meet you.
watching you guys. I watch you when I watched the Larson Farm.
Yeah.
And Colonial farmer.
Okay.
I just love it.
Ah, well, thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah, you know, basically, you know, we've been farming where we're at right now since 37. But yeah, prior to that, you know, my great-grandfather was farming potatoes up in Van Buren, and that's where we're going right now. So, you know, a little backstory on the farm, because everybody always asks that.
Yeah. Yep. So.
You know, we're going to see where we originally started growing potatoes, and then I know Dave's talked about it and whatnot, but my grandfather and his father bought the farm where we're at right now, you know, sight unseen, and moved everything from Van Buren to Lewiston, Auburn in 1937 to be closer to the markets, which we still benefit from today.
Yep.
But you know, everything was going down Massachusetts and whatnot, so by relocating the farm 300 miles closer, that was their thinking when that happened, and
It was a very, very good business decision.
yeah.
Yeah. So excited to go see the farmland where the Bells started farming. Yeah. So we're going through Caribou, right?
Yeah.
We're in Caribou. I said this before. I'm sorry. I don't remember which town is which around here. But we're going through Caribou. We're going to go up to Van Buren, and we're going to check that out. And the farm's owner is Scott Ayotte, and he's nice enough to let us come visit and see all the land. I know there's snow on it, but it's still nice to see the layout. So we'll see you guys when we get over there. Okay. So this is their wash area, and it's dark over here, but they've got their conveyors set up to go to the other bin here, and potatoes come through here, and then this is where they go up to the washer.
And then they tumble into that little hopper right there, and that's called the destoner. And float across it. They're kind of floating across, and then there's water pressure pushing them into the barrel. Yeah. But as they tumble in, the rocks immediately fall right to the bottom. Yeah. And convey it out into this rock here. And it's 100% accurate. There are no rocks that come out front. They all come out of the golf balls are an issue. We're 10 miles from the golf course, but we still find golf balls, you know, fields every year, along with other, you know, like
aluminum cans or whatever. Huh?
Piece of aluminum can, like an old broken harvester part, or,
yep.
or a rusted out pipe wrench or something.
So this is like dirt lumps.
Dirt.
And then we have stones. And then this is the debris, floating debris? No.
This is the sediment that settles out of the water.
Okay.
Settles to the bottom.
Got it.
And
Okay,
it's
so
conveyed out.
it's come out here through the bottom. Okay. All right. And then
on the floating debris, the way it works is that the top layer of the water, there's like a baffle in it, so there's like a different flow for what's on the top layer. So anything that's floating is kind of caught by that baffle and diverted into this conveyor. So it'll catch, we don't have corn cobs, but we have broccoli stalks, which are also, sometimes broccoli stalks, it'll take a few years to degrade, you know, so in the meantime, it's a foreign material. And this will take it out. Little pieces of wood.
Yep.
Leftover potato stalks.
Yep. Vines, stuff like that.
And then that last one over there is the picking table.
Yep.
Like say we want to pull out misshape or sunburn.
Yep.
Or foreign material. That's what that last one is.
Now, is that done manually or okay. Yeah, just by grading it out physically.
It's designed where I could put an optical sorter in there. down the road.
Right.
But just that unit alone costs more than all of this, so
Right.
For now, that's all we're doing.
Yeah, no, that's good. This is a huge upgrade for you as is.
It is,
So,
it is,
yeah. It's beautiful though. Potatoes go in that end. They come through and they go through the washer. All of the dirt lumps are separated, then the stones. Then there's another outlet that will actually take out all the sediment that is settling at the bottom of the washer. And then at the top, then it will catch anything that is floating. So like a floating debris, as in like piece of wood, plastic, anything like that. And then all of the washed potatoes will come up here and then divert to these areas here. And then from here, they can load anywhere they want. So this is quite the setup. It's beautiful. You can move some serious snow with that.
So our snow removal fleet.
Yeah. Okay.
I knew this was your hopper. I like it.
This is nice. Yeah, these guys use their bin pilers for everything. So, any of you guys that remember seeing the air ducts in our storage buildings, this is built into the floor here. And this is a newer technology. I don't know how new it is. It's not like brand new or anything, but this is the way they do them now when they're building these new. Everything is built into the floor. So the ventilation is coming up right through here, and I can actually feel this. And that really keeps the potatoes fresh that way. They get enough air. And then this is the full bin here. So this was like this. And now that this one's empty, they have all this room to be able to load easier. Nice. So instead of the bulkheads like we have, because we have smaller openings to our smaller bins, they're just these larger pieces here. I don't know how they actually work, but pretty cool. So this is the plenum here, and the airflow is going underneath the floor. We've got the fans in the back and the mister here.
So this one has the humidicells.
Yep. The other room just had the fans back there, yeah.
Just had the fans and two of those foggers.
Two of them, okay. Yeah, good design.
Build this. He says,
It's a good use of dividing your bins.
He says, they got it screwed up.
So Scott is growing around 800 acres of potatoes and split four different varieties, he said. That's a beast.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is where I would be living if me and Shane ever split up. I'd find me a farmer up here. Okay, so we're leaving Scott Ayat's farm, and wow, that's all I can say. That was awesome. I am sorry that I get so excited about seeing potato farms and storage buildings, but it is so cool. I love the design of the buildings that he has. He's got an awesome workshop, really cool wash line. Yeah, he really has got it made over there. But hoping to maybe someday come back when there's no snow and check out the fields and the property a little bit more. But so a lot of fun to come to the Potato Summit every year. We always learn some good stuff. Got to meet a couple different farmers this time. Got to chat. Yeah, so we plan on coming up here every year. We are done with our tour of northern Maine this time, and we're gonna head home. I don't even know what time it is because my phone says one time, my other clock says another time. My phone's stuck in Canada. But I think it's like 2:30, and we've got a few hour drive home, hoping it doesn't turn into snow or freezing rain, because that'll make it quite a bit longer. But anything you want to share?
It's always nice every time we come up here.
Yeah. Everybody's so nice here. We really enjoy coming to visit. Okay guys, we'll see you on the next one.